Tony, I be hoping you be. Hold on. Tony, I be hoping you got something positive to say about me. You always say negative stuff about me. And I'm like, I ain't do nothing to you.
Take a look at how Shedeur Sanders got it done with his arm and his legs.
Here he is, just showing the reading in the pocket. You see that head swiveling from left to right, recognizing the coverage, taking off.
Shedeur starts or Browns wins?
Oh, I'll go Browns wins. I think Flacco is going to start, and he's going to start a lot of games, and the Browns will have more wins than Shedeur starts this year. I don't know, how the makeup is going to be of the roster. I don't know what the number of quarterbacks are going to be. I don't know the injury. What I would love to see Shedeur ball out tonight and then suddenly shoot up the depth chart and then be the guy that suddenly gets Browns fans all excited again, and Deshaun who and Arch who. And
yeah. Here's the concern on day one. He might hit the field in preseason with almost no real practice reps. Then he will be asked to pull off hero plays to prove he is a starter, all while he has not gotten the reps to get fully comfortable. We have seen it in camps. You have seen it. I have seen it. We know how this goes. Dom dot hear that. That rumble is not thunder. That is Rich Eisen dropping a truth bomb so loud it rattled every timeline in football. Welcome to the story that the haters tried to bury and the receipts just dug up. If you enjoy this breakdown, hit like and subscribe to the channel. It helps more than you think. Keep your seatbelt tight. This ride is loud, live, and lethal. Do not get the snaps. Then you play a half. Then the coaches ask why you missed a check, why you used the wrong technique, why you did not make this read. Coach, I was never in there in practice. You never even talked to me during practice. Now you expect me to know. That is the setup. That is the test they want to throw at him. If anyone can beat it, it is this. Kid, he has been trained the right way, so hear it again. That thunder you felt is not the sky. It is Rich Eisen blasting the haters back to the film room. Shedeur Sanders finally got his shot. Critics twisted into pretzels to explain it away. Rich stepped up with a prime-time clapback. He swung like it was the championship round. If you thought the rise was entertaining, Eisen's verbal blitz turned it into a comedy special. He landed. Then he got right to work. He was already speaking at Cleveland high schools the same weekend after flying out. But his character is terrible right. He interviewed bad right. According to who? The New York Giants. No offense, Bert. The same Giants who gave Daniel Jones a huge contract and let Saquon Barkley walk out the door. That is the intel we trust. Miss me. Being drafted at the highest level is a success by itself. He put in work in college. He had the gift and the grind of being coached by his father. He did it at 2 programs. He earned every step. Moments ago, the trolls were calling him Dion's kid playing pretend in a uniform. Then Eisen dropped in. Narratives evaporated like a timeout in the final 2 minutes. That reset hit the league servers like a full system restore. Dead takes cleared. Facts. Installed. They said Kenny Pickett strained his hamstring. They said Shedeur's first set of throws went 9 for 9. 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. Folks were hating this young man while refusing to hand him a real shot. Then Eisen showed up like a caffeinated professor at Hader University. Chalk in one hand, cold facts in the other. He erased lazy narratives with surgical precision. No fluff, no freebies. Shedeur did not stumble into a gift like a free Costco sample. He earned his moment rep by rep, play by play. The second it arrived, he did not just accept it. He locked onto it like a golden PlayStation 5. When there are only 2 on Earth, guarded, claimed, protected. Hear the words from the source. I did it at 2 locations. I did it year after year. You saw the progression. If I am not ranked at the top, then what are you using to judge me? It has to be outside hate, maybe the last name, maybe the family. I proved it on the field. That is the mindset, calm, real, unbothered by noise. While the room still argued about readiness, Shedeur walked onto that practice field like the badge. Already said QB1, CEO of the offense. Unofficial mayor of the end zone? That talk about Flash looks cute now. What he shows is focus, poise, precision. He is playing speed chess. The rest of the field is still setting up checkers. One voice said it plain. I would have taken Shedeur at 2. At worst at 33. I think he is better than other quarterbacks. That is the talent. If he went second or 33rd, we would be talking about him starting and playing well. It would be a 3-man conversation, not 4. He slid to the 5th, and folks had to roll along with a new story. Best tools. My pick is Shedeur. Day 1 of camp, he came to take over. No deer in, headlights. No stumble on basics. Just cool footwork, clean reads. A right arm that throws guided missiles. Eisen had receipts waiting like it was Christmas morning. He unwrapped everyone. No tea sipping. He served espresso shots of truth. He reminded everyone this was not a PR stunt. Shedeur has been grinding for this. He did not survive hype. He turned hype into a weapon. Many rookies show up with wide eyes. The defensive line looks like a wall of angry refrigerators. Not him. He arrived preloaded with media training. A surgical football IQ. Leon-level confidence with only a hint of sparkle. The right kind. A little shine that comes from work, not noise. The old guard hates that. The ones who still see mobile quarterbacks as runners with big dreams. They thought they could slap a nepotism tag on him and walk away. Eisen brought a flamethrower. Teams did not grade him as a first-round talent. That take is flat wrong. Teams can be wrong. The league can be wrong. The Baltimore Ravens drafted a 25-year-old tight end before drafting Lamar Jackson. In the same draft, so no, the die is not cast. Not with Shedeur. Eisen laid it out. This is not a ride along for. A celebrity kid. This is a quarterback with pocket presence. This is leadership. This is decision-making that you cannot teach. You either have it or you are trying to audition for a backup job. Shedeur is not auditioning. He is installing office furniture in the starter lounge. When the door opened, whether by injury, by trade, or by the football gods and their wicked humor, Shedeur answered, full pads, clipboard ready, touchdown pass locked. No flinch, no stutter, just execution. The rest of the league blinked. Eisen laughed like a man who has been saying it since day 1. Now the camp reports glow like they want. A Pro Bowl invite. Coaches drop lines like very coachable and natural leader. Translation. They were wrong. Not just wrong. Publicly wrong. Hilariously wrong. Fans felt it too. People are falling for Shedeur like it is a Taylor Swift album drop. Casuals came for vibes and left in Shedeur jerseys. The nerds in the bleachers muttered about pre-snap reads and audibles. Eyes wide like they found the messiah of mechanics. Another voice called the game behind the game. Louis Riddick is right. It feels like a sabotage plan. Tyler Huntley was signed for a reason. They could have picked any other melanated quarterback. They picked one who had been with the Browns before. That is the claim. You hear it loud. But here's the twist. Shedeur is more than good. He is fun to root for. He finds the swagger sweet spot. Confidence that does not turn into cringe. He steps into the pocket like he knows what will happen 3 seconds early. That is not arrogance. That is awareness. It is the Matrix with footballs instead of bullets. He reads defenses like the words are printed in Comic Sans. He runs drills like a man possessed. Not desperate. Not overwhelmed. Just completely prepared. That is why Eisen's rant lands. He did not only defend Shedeur, he elevated him. He pointed out the thing many pretended not to see. That confidence is not a show. It is foundation. It is the calm of someone who was underestimated and said never again. You see it in the locker room. The receivers run crisper routes. The linemen finish blocks like money is on the line. The coordinator talks about him like he found his soulmate. Then came the chorus. People try to say the Browns do not want Shedeur. Stop it. Stop it again. That is not the conversation. The real issue is opportunity. You will not give him practice reps. Then you want to throw him into open work with the threes. So he practices before and after. He warms the arm. He is in the NFL. Of course he will work every window he has. And it is going to be funny when he becomes the first to get this team back to the playoffs. Or the first to win a playoff game since Baker Mayfield. Folks will say we should have drafted him in the first or second. We wasted a pick on Dylan Gabriel. His arm is sore, so that is bad. What are we talking about? Please. Clipboard vanished. The headset came off. No more warming benches. You warmed up defenses. Most rookies would trip over their own cleats in that moment. Not him. He stepped into the pocket like he had dinner reservations beyond the goal line. No panic, no jitters. Just unbothered excellence. Like he is late for greatness and refuses to waste time. Listen for the audibles. He is calling the game at the line like he has been running the playbook for 5 years. The coordinator can sip Gatorade and breathe. The receivers do not just run routes. They run victory laps mid-play. The line blocks like they are guarding the royal bloodline. That level of buy-in does not happen if teammates think you are a fill-in. They do not just protect Shedeur. They follow him like Moses in a helmet. Eisen saw all of it. He did not clap. He set the studio on fire. He doubled down. This is not preseason fog. Not a training camp illusion. It is real. Shedeur did not just make throws. He made statements. The NFL heard every word. Some who went hard on him changed the tune. Again, we are seeing it at rookie OTAs and minicamp. He does what he does. He balls. He is cutting up. Yes, they are in jerseys and helmets and shorts. All 4 quarterbacks wear jerseys and helmets and shorts. He is still outperforming. Confidence is the secret weapon. Some quarterbacks have an arm. Others have vision. Shedeur brings swagger. Not the TikTok kind. The I studied this play 10 times and I can run it. Backwards if needed kind. He walks in like he just stepped off a GQ cover. Then he drops dimes like a vending machine that only serves perfect passes. Body language. Cool, composed. No panic even with linebackers charging like unpaid interns with something to prove. He steps up, reads the field, fires like he is adjusting a thermostat. Sideline presence, ice cold. Post-practice interviews. All class. No fluff. He never blames a drop. He never blames a missed assignment. He shrugs. He smiles. He is already drawing next week on the mental whiteboard. This is not the usual rookie arc. No wide eyes, no 5-second holds, no hostage-style pressers after the game. He is built different. Pressure does not break him. Pressure polishes him. The spotlight does not blind him. It highlights the crown. The fans saw it first. Camp clips leaked and the web went wild. One toe tap throw and kids within 100 miles start begging for a Shedeur QB1 jersey. You open your feed and it is a highlight reel. Captions say he is him. Captions say certified dog. Every touchdown gives a sports podcast its wings. 1. More debate hit the shows. You give him no first team reps. Then you throw him in. Is that unfair? Someone says, let me play devil's advocate. Is that not the job of a backup? Backups get no first team reps. When the starter goes down, you go in and you run the show. You must operate at a high level. That is the job. That is point number 1. And guess what? He is doing it. At practice, the energy shifts the second he steps in. The buzz is back. Fans chant his name before he reaches the huddle. Not just bandwagon fans. Real fans. They see something rare. A kid born into the spotlight who does not hide. From it, he looks right back and wins. This path is cinematic. Born into fame, raised in pressure, schooled by primetime himself. Now he engraves his own name into this league. Letter by letter, throw by throw. It sounds too on the nose for Hollywood, but it is real. Doubters are quiet. That silence is loud. Rich Eisen has seen talent rise for decades. He knows the difference between potential and proof. With Shedeur, we are past potential. Proof is on tape. Greatness does not wait for permission slips. Eisen laid the case like a closing argument with football metaphors and zero fluff. This is not a he played well moment. This is we are watching something special, and it is just the start. Shedeur did not kick the door down to wave hello. He is furnishing the place. He is remodeling. He is adding a throne in the QB room. Get ready, league. Take a breath now. The Shedeur Sanders era is underway. It is moving fast. It is showing no mercy.